Hello, World of Warships world. I am back, hooray, with another guide on operations. In this case, it's Raptor Rescue. The most random operation, I think. There's so many different things that can happen in this one. So with the other operations, you're pretty certain what is gonna spawn and where. But in this one, there's not a lot of certainties. What is certain, though, is there's going to be a Shiratsuyu here, and then an Aoba and Fuso coming from here. There's going to be a CV here and a CV here. The CV down here is going to be accompanied by, I want to say Fubuki and Aoba, but not 100% on that. But other than that, it can turn into a big Kinder surprise. Without the chocolate, of course. Not enough lead on that salvo. Okay, I lied. I somehow hit him. But I knocked out his engine, so now I'm overleading. Maybe not. I'm just bad at aiming. But it doesn't matter. Oh shit. I should have switched already. I just preloaded AP. Should have completed the switch. So now we're gonna shoot the Aoba, we're gonna hope the Fuso doesn't blap us, which it might. I've actually played this operation as an Atlanta and died to the first Fuso salvo. So you gotta watch out. And the Fuso, please. Thank you. I'll look at something else. So after this, there's several possible scenarios. There can be two Miyokos, or at least two Japanese cruisers. Everything depends on the scaling nowadays. But there can be two Japanese cruisers here. There can be one here and two here. There can be three here, one coming this way, two coming here and here. So you're never quite sure what to expect. If you have a CV on your team, that's nice, because the CV can go scout. Also, if you have more battleships and the battleships are in a good position, they can just fire. Like, for example, if they're here and they fire and they're still spotted at this point, you know something is coming from up here. In this case, we're completely blind, so we're not sure what to expect. It might still be up here, it might still be down here. So what we're gonna do, something that's always a good solution, I think, is going to this island here. We can dip behind this island in case the enemy is coming from here. Even though we have a Hipper here right now, and the Hipper will be the closest target to the ship spawning here, so the Hipper will be the first focus fire target. But there might be a ship coming around here, and if we're here, the ship might shoot our broadside. Okay, so now we know enemies down here. That's very nice. Now, is the Hipper spotted? Hipper is spotted, very good. So we can shoot in their general direction, and of course not lead enough. I'm not quite sure how to hit these bots and operations, and their speed is, to me, mostly a mystery. Sometimes they go full speed ahead, sometimes they don't, sometimes they just break for no apparent reason. And now, at this point, this is kind of a dangerous situation. If you keep sitting here, those guys will come around the corner, and they will shoot your broadside with AP, so be aware of that. Now, the next phase, our aircraft carrier is going to go here. And that's going to be interesting later. I will show you when, or tell you when. Unless I forget, of course, which I might, but I hope I won't. So we have a Hipper and Italian going for the CV, which is nice. They're hopefully going to kill him. Hipper might die. People who go for the CV have a tendency of dying, particularly when ships spawn down here. The Hipper is far ahead, so it won't happen to him, but very often people die because they get shot by something that's here, and then they push in, and then the Aoba and the Fubuki just kill him because torps and guns. So what's happening now is a lot of people are going to the south, but the convoy is going up north, which is going to be dangerous here in a moment. There is going to be 2 DDs spawning around these 3 islands. We are in a position to catch them, of course. Our team is not, but that doesn't matter because we're mines, so we can deal with it. Also, that Scorner might just get a nasty surprise there. Oh no, Hatsuharu is way back there. So, okay. Now we want to turn north here. Because our convoy is going north and everyone else is going south. We don't know why. Like, of course we do know why, because that's where the enemy was and they are attracted to the enemy. It's magnetism. Okay, everyone's shooting that guy, so we can start shooting the Fubuki. These DDs are somewhat dangerous. Like, I want to say they're the second most likely thing to ruin this operation for you. Because if you don't have people in front, because half went north, half went south, then the DDs, they will just come in and torp your convoy, and basically one torpedo will already one-shot one of your support ships. Oh, come on, Tallinn. Oh yeah, surprise, surprise, by the way, I didn't point it out, but the Hipper died. Of course. Tallinn, all good there? No, Tallinn is terrible. Tallinn doesn't manage to kill a 5 HP Fubuki that is beached. Nobody knows why. Jesus, Tallinn. Shoot the Fubuki just once. It's crazy, right? We had full HP Hipper who died there. The Tallinn's already half HP. And he's gonna let the Fubuki get away. Watch it. He's gonna let the Fubuki get away. And the Scorn is gonna come and kill it. We are in this position, by the way, because the convoy will go up this way now. Exit point is here. Of course, there's 3 possible exit points, here, here, here. But now Tallinn is here, Hipper is dead, Massachusetts is out of position, Skåne and Benson can't do shit. And there's going to be 2 cruisers spawning here. And we are the only thing that's, that can prevent a loss at this point, because the 2 cruisers, maybe we can shoot and they will show up. These 2 cruisers will have a free run at our CV, and they will shoot the CV, of course, if it's the closest target, and they will just kill it. And with the team being horribly out of position, that's just going to end the game. This is, I want to say, the most likely thing to ruin this operation for you. Of course, there's only 1 in 3 chance that your CV is actually going to take this route, but when it happens, very often you have to be the one preventing these 2 cruisers from killing your CV, because nobody else will do it. Cool, that's permafire. Cool, that's 2 permafires. Let's shoot him some more. Of course, we waited for the healing circle to catch up, because despite the fact that we are a tier 8 cruiser, and that's a tier 7 and a tier 5 there, they have a lot of HP. Like this tier 7 Miyoko there has almost as much HP as we do, and of course they will set fires, and they will hit us, and they may launch torps and everything, and yeah, you may actually die here if you're not careful, if you have taken some damage before, and if you don't have the healing circle available. Oh, come on. See, this is what I mean. This is really tragic, because the Furutaka is already focusing our CV. And if you're not here, your CV will just die. In this case, and there's a couple battleships that spawned here. Those can also be different battleships. Like, as I said, this operation is very, very random in that regard. You never know what's going to happen. They're not necessarily a threat, even though our Mainz is dead, but we have a Benson there that should be able to torp them. But this operation can also spawn something like a Musashi, and usually here, I think. And you may actually have to sacrifice your ship. Can I lock on? Thanks. You may actually have to sacrifice your ship to kill the Musashi, because if you have a Musashi and an Amagi or something like that coming out there, your team will not be able to kill them. They will not be able to chew through all that HP. And, well, your team will die, your convoy will die. Someone set both of those guys on permafire. I suspect it was the Mainz. Would make sense. But now we need to kill these cruisers because of their torpedo threat. Also, you see I'm going in front of the carrier here, so I was the target there for a second, which is unfortunate, but it can't be avoided. You don't want your carrier to be the main target, of course. Hello, lock on. Now, I want to shoot the BBs, because that's where the damage is, but I can't. I have to shoot the Iowa, because that's where the torps will be coming from. Okay, not from that torp launcher. Also, I will fuck over our ranger here, but that's okay. Thank you. No. Congo. There's just so many variables at work here. In this case, there was 2 cruisers and 2 battleships. There's just so many different things that can spawn in this operation. I will show you all 3 different exit points, but it's basically impossible to show you all different combinations. Thank you, thank you. There's no torps incoming, very nice, so that means our support ships are all going to survive. This Cimarron here, as you can see, 17.5k HP and may just die from a single torpedo. We have to be in the end zone before the carrier, so we're going to do that. There's probably going to be some additional cruisers down here or something. Another possible thing that could have happened would have been an Azuma with the support cast of, I think, 3 more cruisers spawning here and chasing us. Like, first we would have had to kill those guys, and then the Azuma would have chased us, and then these guys wouldn't have spawned. Yeah, you never quite know. So here we're just going to enter this end zone, and that's going to save us or give us another star, because it says outrun Raptor to reach the rendezvous point first, and we have reached the rendezvous point. Otalin probably knows what he's doing, or maybe he's just there accidentally, I don't know. Of course, on Raptor SQ, there's these groups of 2 islands outside the map. Between 2 of those islands, not these ones, obviously, there is Cap, the bad advice commander, driving back and forth. And if you torp him, you will get a one-time achievement, insert coin. If you hit him with your ship torpedoes, but you cannot target him, so you have to lead without a torpedo indicator. So difficult. It's a one-time achievement, so I cannot show you, even if it were there, the Cap guy, I wouldn't be able to torp him, or I would be able to torp him, but it wouldn't give me an achievement. So apparently there's no more spawns because there were 2 battleships, I guess. Yeah. Most important thing with this route is to cover against those 2 ships that spawn up here, because they can screw you over. But other than that, it's just kill, 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 kill. Bad result, of course. 208k damage is not a lot. But it was important to be in that position and just kill the 2 cruisers, I guess. Team score, we're still top of the team, most kills, loads more base XP than second place. I have no idea how that even happened, because firstly, this is the Hipper that suicided early. Secondly, I didn't really do anything, but okay, I guess. So yeah, 208k damage. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Team score. Detailed report. I guess you can pause the video if you really want to see this. And credits and XP. Of course, again, blue booster for credits and Captain XP, and green one for free XP. And that is a Raptor SQ with the exit at the top, and where you have to be careful with the 2 cruisers spawning in B8 or whatever it is.